Okay. If there's any other optional content, now is the time.
Let me quickly check my notes, just in case. But I believe we are good.
Alan, are we good? Alan thinks we're good. Lind, are we good? Mint. Mint agrees. Angelica is always ready to go. Klein and Vivi both agree. It's time.
I am told take Milliam in the party for some bonus scenes.
Ah.
That's the only thing I've got written.
Ah. Okay, so I did some last minute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the orbments and I adjusted some stuff. I didn't change any of the master quartzes. I looked through it all and I'm pretty happy where we're at on that.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest changes were Machias and Gaius at opposite ends of the world, apparently. Machias, I gave all of the special quartzes that do 2 status ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
So Yokai, Gem, Killen, and Rakshasha. I also gave him level 2 poison and petrify. I did go in all of the physical people. I upgraded all of the status effect ones to level 2. So everyone's got one of those. Gaius, I gave all 4 of the Shijin.
Nice.
Yaku, Suzaku, Genbu, and Seiryu. And he also has Chaos. Well, he already had Chaos, but
Excellent.
and his attacks and crafts cause stat down, so Gaius is currently a monster.
Yes.
And my general plan is once we're in the dungeon, probably gonna have Machias and Gaius sort of in the main party for the part where we run around and kill a bunch of small monsters. And then once we hit the boss and the and status effects don't work anymore, well, I say the boss, but when we hit a boss, I'll switch them out for somebody more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got rid of all of the EP cuts, and let's see. I gave Elliot Altair Cannon, which means he now has, I believe, all the elements in attack form. Yes.
Yup.
Just Spark Arrow for wind, but I think we'll manage. Also probably just gonna leave Eustace out for a bit. We've had lots of Eustace time.
Mm-hmm.
And Elliot has now Holy Breath, and his arts are higher than anybody else, so it's probably pretty good.
That should do a lot, yeah.
Let's see. Emma gave her Hades. And this had an EP plus 200 in this slot. In order to make up for that, opening up this slot gave 60, and I also got Clown Solarian R.
Mm-hmm.
I upgraded one of those, and that's an extra plus 100. So it's like 80% of what I lost from dropping that, which is pretty good. Let's see. Reen, he had Suzaku, and I just shuffled stuff around, but it's pretty much what you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Milliams, same thing. Just
Upgrades, yeah.
I've upgraded the seal to the seal 2. I think. No, she also had a Genbu here, so I switched that for a poison 2. Sarah, I don't really think we're gonna be using Sarah unless we have to use everybody. She's just not been around. Well, she's been around a lot, but it's just always been a little weird. I don't know. Like, she's got good crafts and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, things are definitely going to be weird with Sarah from now on.
Yeah, we just recorded that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Elisa, she had an EP cut 2 here. I gave her the Akala Gem, which gives her a little boost in health and Ancient Glyph, so that helps out a little bit. She's still kind of low on number of elements, but all of her spells are really powerful, so It should all balance out.
Nice.
Laura is the same, pretty much. Very powerful. Eustace, since we are consolidating a few things into canon, I was able to put on a wind bell.
Oh, good thinking.
So that's for Holy Breath, and also a golden bell for Seraphic Ring. So he'll bounce back from those much faster. I got rid of the spell that does defense plus, but I figured if I need something in a pinch, he's got adamantine shields, and he's also got a craft that does that, so it's probably okay.
Alrighty.
And Fee has already ascended, and so I just didn't touch her. There we go. I also went into the equipment. This is much faster. So you'll recall that we had Zemurian ore, and we had enough to combine 4 into 1. We still have 2 left over, but I thought, who gets it? Who has earned it? And I finally ended up deciding I'm gonna put it on Laura. She has Brynhilde.
Ooh, causes faint.
George had basically two upgrades for the weapons from when from the highest one that you can buy, like a direct upgrade for that, and also the ore one. So I had just enough U materials left over that I was able to get everybody's second best weapon.
Sweet.
Unless we get more. Gaius's is the funniest. He's tired of all this sinning. And let's see. So, just a couple more things. Somebody in the Something Awful thread did just mention that they didn't put Thor's armband on Machias because he already had one. But that was on his regular outfit. Not on this one. So there we go.
Nice.
And back from vacation, it's Evil Mishy. We gotta bring him along, right?
It's true.
Look, Thor's is great. Michelin Wonderland is better. I'm going to take you to Wonderland, Elliot. Soon. I think that's it.
All right.
So, let's talk to Acting Captain Toa and finally commence this operation. It's going to be like, are you sure? Machias will become a fixed member of the party. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do upgrades. Got it. Do quests. Do trial chests. Done.
Mm-hmm.
No shops until the part where we're pretending it's the end of the game.
Heh.
Let's commence.
I'm so proud of you, Reen!
Okay, Machias is locked. Elliot needs to come along. It's his hometown as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying we need Milliam?
Yep.
All right. We get her. Emma, and let's bring along. I was gonna bring Gaius along, as mentioned, but let's just have him be the swap out for Milliam. We'll get him in once it's dungeon time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring along Laura. We're about to get a lot of same day.
I guarantee it.
Ooh, he's got his own tank.
Well, he would.
And he has a pose that actually looks like he's riding on it.
He's not as concerned with looking badass as staying alive.
We got a special one. Special boy. Aw, it's Hector's birthday. I think that's a Hector.
For Xeon.
Oh yeah, him. Mm-hmm. And the Yellow Ranger.
Yep. All right.
Kind of figured after the other one.
We knew they were going to be here. I guess it's the only way they can really be a threat.
Wallace? Is that his name? I know the other one's Le Guin.
Let's go with Wallace, because I don't remember. We haven't seen them since Act 1-2.
Hey, they popped up like one other scene that the main characters weren't in.
That armband is very ill-fitting on Mint.
It doesn't fit anybody.
3 minutes remaining. All students, assume your positions.
Are we dropping them?
George and Hybel, they understand each other. This is weird. They've never done this before.
I think there was one bit in the first game where I theorized that it was just salvaging a cut scene, but yeah. We also had narration over that one.
Yeah, it felt deliberate, but it was a weird choice. 11:59. Same day. Same day.
4th Armored Division, charge!
Time.is got
3rd
really,
Armored Division,
really
advance.
intense.
Yeah, can we use that for the beeps?
Yes, sir!
That would rule.
Oh shit, they're strafing.
Left flank, fire a barrage to cover your retreat!
Oof.
Do not cower! We have the advantage!
Do you? The tanks have lost every single one of these.
Craig hasn't.
The 4th Armored Division's sterling reputation is well deserved.
I would have preferred a fight with the two of you in Soldas, Craig the Red and Nightheart the Mighty. but this is how the winds have decided it must be.
Besides, what fun would it be if our battle ended so easily? May we enjoy our feast of battle to its fullest!
Very well, Black Whirlwind. Then witness the spirit of the Imperial Army! Onwards, Nightheart!
Roger that, General.
But I'm the left flank. We're falling back. Seriously, when have the tanks won a single one of these?
Again, we've seen the 4th Armored take out a whole set of soldats. They forced retreats.
Is she even human? This is the power of the Golden Rakshasa.
My, this is disappointing.
Oh, please tell me this is some sort of joke. I came all the way here, and yet this is all the great one-eyed Zek's army can do? I'll be rather disappointed if we finish this without me even breaking a sweat.
Damn you! You haven't seen anything yet.
That's enough of your childish taunts.
You know, maybe we should rethink this tank captain position.
At last my dear master shows himself. But what a pity. I was hoping you'd get yourself a soldat and fight me with your swordsmanship.
Your team is the only one making them. Where would people get these?
Nightheart did steal one.
Yeah, I am kind of waiting for that to come up again.
Swords have their place in the world just as armies do. I don't intend to rely on the Vander name on a battlefield such as this. I never expected for you, of all people, to cooperate with Duke Cayenne's scheming. What reason would possibly inspire you to raise your blade for his cause?
What else? I wish to be known as the strongest warrior who ever lived. Stronger than even the famed Lance Maiden.
I am the one who excelled at both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship. First, I will defeat the man who taught me the Vander style. You. And once you have fallen by my sword, I shall take down the Radiant Blade Master himself.
I raised a real tigress, didn't I? But you would do well not to assume victory is within your grasp.
That was a real, oh, I'm too old for this shit moment.
All units, assume the two-headed dragon formation. Limit the enemy's movement. Surround and annihilate them. Yes, sir.
Thank God there are those convenient chains keeping people from making those battlefields really big.
Mm-hmm.
What's that noise?
Is there a battle going on nearby?
Citizens of Heimdall! Citizens of Heimdall! Traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. I repeat, traitors who wish harm upon His Majesty are approaching. Please remain inside until they have been eliminated. I repeat, please remain inside until
Do
they
we
have
know
been
who that
eliminated.
force is?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the only one it really, the only woman who is really known for being around this place would be Claire. And she didn't. She wouldn't do this.
Yeah, she wouldn't be giving that announcement.
If you want to eliminate the traitors, you can start by offing yourselves!
Yo!
Yeah, the nobles are the real traitors around here.
Propaganda war's going great.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you all gathering outside?
Because fuck you, Dad.
It is still a bad idea.
Didn't you hear the announcement? Get inside at once! Gah. Oh, crap. What's that? I've heard this sound before. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Prince Olivert's airship?
It's the Crimson Wings! The Courageous is here!
That is not the voice I expected to come out of that little child.
This commotion, I say!
Is a little younger than I thought they would go for, but sure.
Get confirmation from HQ now!
"2 miles an hour, so everybody sees us."
Make a few extra turns. $12.20. Meanwhile, here.
The rainbow is really just a strange little detail.
It's a very cool little rainbow. Oh god, there's so many.
God. I know it would happen, but
Just roared right past double rainbow. We're about to run out of fingers on one hand.
This is Karel Imperial Villa? It's gorgeous.
Hard to believe a place of such scenic beauty is so close to the capital.
Yeah, I didn't know a place this pretty was nearby either.
it's because it's basically Kowloon walled city. You're not supposed to.
One company of Imperial guardsmen and 2 armored cars approaching.
That didn't take long.
Class 7, Group A, advance towards the villa. Group B, you're with me. Keep watch on the situation up front while securing the area.
Yes, ma'am! Commence the operation!
Group A, let's go!
Acknowledged!
Thank you, Laura. I thought it would let me pick Sarah, wasn't she one of the options?
She was one of the options.
Okay. Wonder if she just would have come with us anyway. Oh, this is a cool battle.
The mages.
I mean, the mage is blowing them. This is great.
This engine was totally made to do things like this.
It's like, this is obviously, hey, can we get a few more animations for this? No. Make it work.
We've animated these characters all game. You know what they look like.
Well, we could watch this all day, but let's proceed.
All right.
Right!
There had better be more of you than it looks like, or you're in for a bad time.
Wait,
Let's move.
I think they're about to have a bad time.
Yup.
All right, let's do this!
Okay.
All right!
It's my turn! Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Okay. He is arrogant. And very strong. Okay, that's better.
Turn. Break!
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was staring at this.
Oh no. Just
I did not follow up properly.
we have ruined a man.
Get him!
Here I go.
Gale.
Second form. Gale! We'll cut our own path.
I'm glad that they got the rainbow into the battlefield.
This is so good in a way I don't think they were expecting.
It's dumb, but they're going all in, and I love it. How you guys doing? You're still going. Actually, there we go. All right. Wonder if we're gonna fight here. Ooh.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
I guess I should heal Rain.
It seems like a good plan.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Looks like the dog got the worst of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think I made the several right choices here.
Arcus activate.
Here I go!
Okay, you're linked with Reen. That works. There we go.
Got you.
Hey, let's scan that dog ASAP.
Yeah, it's just about to die.
I appreciate it.
All right, what do you get? Never mind, it's fine.
All right.
Let's move.
They're doing great.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get Gaius in here too. It's just pure chaos.
I don't think they were really expecting what we came to bear. Ah, this thing is vulnerable to everything the other guys weren't. Okay.
Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy. They're off balance. Elliot, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, while we're at it,
It's my turn.
battle ending things.
Yeah.
Battle group combos. Who do we need?
Yeah, let me see what we got here.
Got Reen, Machias, Elliot, Milliam, Emma, Laura.
We need Elliot and Emma, Elliot and Laura.
Okay, that's not happening.
Yeah. Milliam needs Machias. And...
Okay, well, it's going to be Milliam and Machias.
All right.
We're going to Holy Song. See how much that does compared to the spell.
I appreciate it.
It's a little more.
Righto!
All right, so we're just going to pop into Overdrive. That's Reen.
Overdrive!
Whatever.
Now's our chance!
Got you!
Yay! We smashed those jerks!
That's putting it lightly.
You know what? I'm gonna say I popped over the overdrive because Milliam was over eager.
Yes!
Yeah, let's go with that.
She just wants to prove herself.
Not bad.
Definitely wasn't me making a stupid mistake. Nope, never done that. Just opened that door with my face. Ooh, it's real shiny in here too.
You were right about one of these being dungeon texture. Ooh, I see chests upstairs.
It was just the wrong house. Party time.
Oh, another guy to scan.
Also, this is absolutely the place for insolent children. You got Cedric here.
Six kids are taking pity on you.
Evil Mishy says they sinned.
All right, let's do this.
All right, well,
Leave it to me.
I think this is probably gonna call for a little bit of a break in the action, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I just battle scope this guy? These are the same ones, right? Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Milliam, kill.
And in about one turn, Green can do one too.
Yep. I'm gonna see how much this does before I decide to pop that one.
Got it.
And, all right, we're good.
The answer is enough.
That was very elegant.
Okay.
All right, Elliot, you try to hit him. And if that doesn't work,
Right.
Emma,
I'll take it from here.
there you go. Proportional action.
Aw, darn, we're not going to get to see what his cool arts look like.
The battle's over.
It's fine.
But
He's-
stay alert, everyone.
He'll live. It's like those Batman games, like completely non-lethal.
In this case, Emma is the Batmobile.
I've got it.
I'm awesome. I feel stronger than ever.
Ooh, that sounds like it's going to be a really cool boss arena.
That sounds like it's a room that you're gonna need like a full Sharon to clean. Okay, dungeon begins. So I guess we're not gonna get Gaius for this. It's fine. Okay, so same floor and Threef.
Hmm.
Alright, what do we got over here? Dog. Hey, puppy.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
It's
Okay, bring Marcus back out. You just want to see what you can do with these guys?
This one's just for you. Enjoy.
Oh, this is so good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Laura.
Sorry, can you handle this?
Understood.
Beat him up. Let's see, can I beat him up from over here? Yeah.
No escape. Saya! They're off guard.
You're mine.
Be gone.
I don't know if we've gotten her finisher before. I think that was a new line.
You know, I don't see this working out well for this Kazakh Dovin.
You're up. I'll take it from here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Casual Machias has such dirtbag energy with the camo pants and boots.
My turn.
It's very
Leave this
good.
to me.
They just tucked all the way in there.
Ha! Take this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Upstairs seems to just be chests.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see what's down that door because
They said the third floor is where the big glass room is. So yeah, let's go look in this one first.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Oh no.
Oh, this is no chance.
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Of course.
Onward. Shatter. They're off guard.
You're mine.
Be gone.
Done.
I must ask, is using a shotgun difficult?
Not as difficult as swinging around that sword, I'll bet.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the texture on Maki's hands.
His thumb does look a little
Just the palm is kind of a butt.
My man got tendies for hands.
Eat that! Take this! Take this! Take this!
Nope. Stop. Oh, good.
Look, they wouldn't keep anything really good in the villa.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
This is where we keep our monster chest.
We're outside again. There's a nice pavilion out here.
Oh. For a second, it really didn't like it. Can we see? Yeah, they're going. Yep. Awesome. They're so small.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Cool. I did use up 100% of my U material, actually, so.
Oh, no, yeah, literally 10, huh?
Tier. That's better.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What you got, game?
Bring it on.
What?
Oh,
Let's move.
the doozy bots are here.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe soon somebody can find doozy bots.
That's what I'm kind of excited about. Maybe someone is going to find the full doozy bots pilot.
All right, let's do this.
If you're unaware, someone found that live-action Sailor Moon earlier today.
Yes, it has been just barely over 24 hours since that's been unleashed on the world.
Ah.
This one's just for you. Enjoy. They're off balance. Time to finish them off.
Understood.
Leave it to me. Take this.
These things have got a lot of defense.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Leave this
strafe.
to
All
me.
right. Anyway,
I leave this to you.
William. Link with Machias. It's a lot of health. All right. We'll hold off on that, I guess. We'll just have her go ahead and scope things out.
That's for you!
Oh yeah, 93k. Damn.
It's designed for protecting strongholds.
Of course!
Okay, you can just, yeah.
Ugh.
Let me help!
Thanks.
That's actually really helpful, yeah.
That's not Kyria, that's Tyr. Maybe it healed his burn.
Could be, yeah, maybe it hit us for the status effect. Oh, yeah.
Okay, is Gale taunt? Or, nah, let's make it motivate time. Get Milliam in there.
All right, let's do this.
All right, leave it to me!
Get her a little buff, buffy buff. Buffsy. Nah, I don't know. So, Reen, how you doing? He's doing great. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with a shotgun blast.
This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
And now, Milliam. Zero Arts Overdrive! And now, what does the most damage? I assume it's this one. That's SS. Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Lemmy, give me a hand! Down you come! Now's our chance!
You're mine. Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
We may be able to do this.
Yep. Let's find out.
It's pretty close. Oh.
As long as she gets 2.
Lift you up! Shoot him,
Aww.
That might be it.
Nope.
Damn.
It's my turn!
Oh, it's so close.
Ugh.
Well, time for another proportional response.
Marcus, activate! Now! The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
I didn't actually check its weaknesses. That didn't do anywhere near as much as I thought it would.
It was all 100s on magic.
Okay. Goldia key.
Okay.
Is this the legendary required monster chest?
I don't think we've seen that before.
I don't. Yeah. Wonder. It seems like an event. Very interesting. Alright, just toss a little bit on there.
I think there's an orb charging station in the main hall.
Oh. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's probably required. But no?
Sounds like things are nasty down there.
Yeah, but the best thing we can do is take care of things here.
So I've been playing the video game that has eaten up my spare time this week is Near Replicant.
Hey, maybe heal Rain.
I should probably heal Rain. And yeah, this run speed is killing me right now. And there you go.
Eat that! Ha!
Okie doke, let's get started!
Leave this to me!
It's a big one?
No,
yeah.
HP-wise only, yeah.
It's a little bigger. They do that sometimes. They don't do that with the soldiers, though, which is unfortunate.
Probably because humans scaling that way would be much more visibly screwed.
I'm trying to think. I think... Let's just do... Yeah, he needs a little health anyway.
That's pretty good.
That gives him a strength up and a critical and 200 points, and I believe we're done.
This is probably the end of these guys, yeah.
Termination slash! We'll cut our own path.
That is definitely a word for what you just did.
Great! Exactly how it should be.
Look at me go!
You did a good job, Milliam.
What an ornate treasure chest.
I've seen better.
Milliam's like, hey, have you guys ever thought it's weird that we've got so many treasure chests everywhere?
Eat that!
National pride.
Let's take them out. Here I go.
All
All right, let's do this.
Gotcha,
Leave
of
it to me.
course!
Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy. They're off balance.
Gotcha! Righto!
Okay, and... I'm
that'll
gonna
get
do
two.
it again.
Her standard attack would get 2 there. That was just... You don't see that much.
It's a very, very, very small area.
Here I go! Overdrive!
I've also almost totally used crafts for a while.
True. We have a lot of regen on everyone.
No more chance!
You're mine. It's my turn.
Yeah, no.
This one's just for you. Enjoy.
Yeah, they're enjoying it all right.
Oh, yeah. Enjoying it upside the head.
You've grown up right before my eyes, Machias.
You do know you're younger than me, right?
That was good.
That was a good one. You said Milliam and Emma?
I've got it.
No, we
treasure
have
chest.
Milliam and Emma. I think that is the only Milliam we can get right now. Yeah, everyone else she needs isn't in the party.
Okay. It's down here. It's down, is it? Yeah, okay.
All we can do with this party is Laura and Elliot and Emma and Elliot.
Okay. I was gonna say Emma and Elliot is a tricky one, but then they just overdrive and use death arts.
Let's move.
Because when you're overdriving, the spells go off immediately, so that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, that'll just chew through anyone.
All right, let's do this.
Of course.
Leave this to me.
All right, enjoy.
This one's just for you.
It's just for you.
Enjoy.
This kind of is just Machias's dungeon.
Yeah,
Let me help.
Thanks.
it works thematically because you know his family is captured here. We think, we assume. It's probably true.
Yeah.
Why? Nope, that's not. Why don't you just hit him? Get yourself back over 100.
Here I go.
And Emma, why don't you become
Sorry for the trouble.
Elliot for a bit?
I'll try at least.
Elliot. I don't see ancient glyph much. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No matter where they move, we got this. Oh, you guys got good healing arts. Too bad that's not going to do much for you.
Where does that thing even come from anyway?
A vengeful fist of God.
All right, let's keep going.
I forgot that they were in a scene, so I just ran out there, just immediately didn't know what was going on. Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we got?
Oh, good. Another charging station. Cool.
Hey, buddy. Really? You can't... Really?
This is some Ease Origins crap.
Hey, Falcom. You know it's people can step up knee-high steps, right?
Are you sure we should be going up against that thing?
Eat that.
Oh, that one looks tough. This will be
That's just
fun.
one.
Right.
Yeah, may as well, I guess.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Righto.
Okay, why don't you become Laura
understood.
for a bit?
Unforgivable.
All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me.
It's my turn.
Okay, I'm feeling like a line. Don't do enough lines. Let's do Hydra Cannon.
Try this.
Do we want to interrupt the crit?
Yeah, probably. There you go.
Witness
All
the
right.
fruits of my training.
It seems really determined to go next.
Radiant Lion.
These things appear much faster than most mechs are.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Well, that's good.
It set Elliot's heart aflutter.
I think I have a thing for tall women now. Oh, this is getting stupid.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Here I go.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Leave
Leave
this
it
to me.
Okay.
Okay, and you go back into here. I think we're gonna need a lot more of these parfaits.
We might want to make those in a minute.
Oh, strength plus 50.
There we go.
I got special curry.
That's pretty good.
not even give these guys time of day.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance. Got you.
Okay,
Leave this to
and
me.
bye.
Yeah.
I leave this to you.
I'll take it from here.
Let's see. We've done all of these. How about a Ragna Vortex?
This should help.
Oh yeah, we're done.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And we do need Emma and Elliot, so if we somehow get a crit off this.
Yeah. There's a crit, but it doesn't follow up like that.
Damn. You want to have him heal himself?
Yeah, I guess.
Listen to my song of healing.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
No, you don't.
Okay, so what we're gonna do
How dare you?
is get offended.
Let me help.
No longer be on fire.
Of course.
Okay, Emma's gonna go away and become Laura.
Sorry for the trouble.
Understood.
All right.
Laura's gonna look at these two, and she's gonna kill this one. So A plus B plus S plus. That's good enough.
Shatter!
My turn.
Okay, and now it's the return of Emma,
I'll take it from here.
and we're gonna get a critical.
Ethereal blades. Go for it! Here's our chance.
And she's gonna be with linked with Machias instead of Elliot. God damn it. I'm good at this.
Right.
It didn't even work.
You know, I also missed that, so I'm partly to blame.
Elliot's just like, really? Oh, jeez. You really did that.
Are you sure that was the move?
Break! There's no time to waste.
Yes. Our favorite criminal.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Good and good. Very good. Excellent.
I really see no downside.
Well, I should hope not. If there's a downside to it leveling up, there's a problem. Excellent.
Oh.
It's more powerful now.
I'm so glad.
Oh, hold on.
All right, that takes care of them.
Let's keep going.
Let's do some maintenance on our party.
Let's do a quick heal, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's regular breath will probably do.
Yeah, there's probably one more fight before the charging station.
We'll see. I forgot about the charging station, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
Really? How do you not know by now? How have you possibly not heard by now, Imperial Guardsmen?
I imagine the guys who were assigned to guard the royal family probably don't leave this place much.
I guess.
I welcome all challengers. Leave this to me.
They have newspapers slandering us.
Not by name.
Okay, what's...
I leave this to you.
I've got this.
Let's just not even pretend. Right. Yeah, that's what I want.
Huh. That's pretty good.
Right.
Okay, and Elliot, it doesn't even really matter what you do. How about Skull? Let's center Skull on one of the guys that's definitely not gonna die when I do this.
Yes.
Curse you!
We are cursed. Yes, please stand inside that circle. Good. Excellent work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does Emma also have art support?
Of course.
No.
Here I go. Overdrive.
Okay, and how about a flare bomb?
This should help.
It's a good change of pace.
We've pretty much got this no matter what, so let's branch out a little.
Yeah.
The Staff Buddy saga continues.
It'll take more than that to stop us.
Staff Buddies 2 is my favorite in the franchise. It really went downhill after that.
I did it!
I'm awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah? Good.
S+, and I think it raised the chance of faint.
And we got an orb store just in case. Just open. George gets really mad when we just open our slots on our own.
It's not official. You're breaking the warranty.
This shitty amateur work.
You went to the orbs shop at the mall and just had them tinker around with these Arcuses.
Orbital clairs. Alright, who are we keeping? Elliot or Emma?
Let's use Emma because she is the stronger one for damage.
Okay.
Could it be?
Machias!
All right.
Dad!
Oh yeah, this would be held clean.
Mm-hmm.
Reen? Is that really you?
It is. It's me. I'm so glad you're safe.
Why are you all just standing over there like that?
Are you hurt, Dad?
I'm fine. We all are, fortunately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen him all game.
Ooh, double name.
I am so over this.
Triple name? Oh, we are so lucky. The
No,
mate
I never
doesn't
thought
matter.
you would come all the way here to rescue us.
We've received word that our daughter has been under your care, however.
Class 7, was it? Thank you for coming to our rescue.
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
We are unfit to receive such kind words.
I'm relieved to see everyone here is all right.
That's far enough.
Kind of figured.
Altina!
I count 18 days since our last meeting, Schwarzer, which would have been aboard the Pentagruel.
That's right. Did you know we were coming?
Affirmative. I received instructions from Lord Rufus to wait here for you.
Really never misses a beat, does he?
Oh, hey! I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. You aren't my sister, are you?
You couldn't be.
What? She's got the same last name, and she's got a weird robot. What do you think?
Seriously?
You don't look that much alike. In a sense. Do keep in mind that our purposes differ to some extent, however.
Oh, okay.
Done.
It sounds like there's more to the two of you than meets the eye.
I can't deny being curious about who you really are. Now isn't the time to get to the bottom of that. If you intend to stand in our way, then we intend to remove you by force.
Right. And sorry, but we won't be holding back.
Reen!
Be careful, son.
I see no meaning in negotiating further. And while I remain partially reluctant, I will rely on the Society's contraptions for backup.
Damn it. Of course.
Aw, son of a bitch.
Good luck, everyone!
We'll be over here.
You could throw some status magic at us, you know.
Zakir.
Black Rabbit Altina, model name OZ74.
What?
Yeah, what?
Commencing operation.
Whoa, crazy! Yours is just one off mine! Let's do this, Lammy!
Everyone else is just like, what the fuck? It's an irk.
Beginning combat. Support me, Clown Soleus. Forming barrier.
Right. Yes, she does this.
It's my turn.
Okay. Altina Gazepharanthus. Ugh. Alright. Just refresh myself on what her things are. Okay. So this was definitely like 50% HP before, so this is very good now.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Reflect, which may be useful.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. Analysis complete.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay, so the robot is not a separate entity in the battle, so that's something.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, if she got multiple turns, that would suck out the... Oh, that thing's vulnerable to statuses. Oh.
Hold on, let me look at that again. So it's 20, 100. Yeah, okay.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
Oh, God, yes.
Laser arm. Activate. Go!
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
All right, leave it to me.
Onward.
Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I want to get them both while the defense down is active. I think this one she won't move, but that's too small. So there we go.
No escape. Zaya!
Yeah, there we go.
Now's our chance.
Nice.
I'll back you up.
Cool.
Ugh.
Cool.
Okay, so I guess I know what our first targets are.
Oh yeah, dang.
Everyone.
Bionic. At fire.
Cool.
Right.
All right, let's just real quick. Let's just toss one of these on here.
Just in case? Yeah, I'm starting to get that sense too.
Here I go.
Okay. Green can stay out.
All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me.
Laura,
This could be an issue.
why don't you
I
become
leave this to
Elliot?
you.
I'll try at least.
Elliot can remedy. Then
Okay.
Green can take the critical.
Yes, excellent.
Maybe we can turn this around.
I think if we take out the Zephyranthes, we're good.
Reside in my music and heal my friends. Finale!
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
It's very cool, but I've seen it enough.
We have. We've seen it like 4 times today already.
Okay. Cool.
Bionic. At fire.
So they get a lot of turns right next to each other.
Yeah, we definitely need to knock those back 2 out. Damn it, we don't have a overdrive.
No. Got a burst drive. If Elliot was closer, that would be better.
But he can throw,
I could throw one on Reen, and then Reen can Grail Burst.
Hey, good thinking.
My turn. Huh.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that we gave him that skill.
It's very good. Trying to think of how I want to play this.
Thanks. My turn.
I guess let's go ahead and motivate the 2 of us.
Let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
Just do a full double motivate.
All right, let's do this.
All right, leave it to me.
Leave this to me.
Marcus, you go ahead and bring her back.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It's my turn.
And I'm going to take advantage of the thing that I did, which was give the mages Chrono Burst.
Hey, good thinking.
Right.
Okay, and now he's gonna heal them in the back. And then Emma's gonna do the same thing, but then she will kill.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Here I go.
Link.
Oh, link her with someone, yes.
Linking with Elliot seems pretty good right now.
Yeah.
He's shown a little bit of a propensity for helping out.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Do
course.
any of them have an elemental weakness?
That's a good question. I would assume not. Yeah.
All right.
Higher is the way to go.
Yes.
Arcus activate.
All right. hopefully this should at least take care of the Zephyrantheses.
With luck.
All right, we got one.
Yes.
Really?
Forming barrier.
Okay, so cool. We got a turn to do things.
Right.
All right. You... Yeah, you know what? There's going to be healing anyway. So let's get rid of that.
Cool.
This one's just for you. Enjoy.
Oh. It's fine.
Okay.
Really? Alright. Actually, let me take a look at this thing. So, at 200, it does 2 turns of HP plus 50. It's fine. I'll just hot pot it.
Wow, this is really good.
Here I go.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, no, wait. That's still not before Altina. Okay. Elliot.
Time to begin.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I would like to move him out from, like, there.
Yeah.
And... let's just go ahead and do a Grim Butterfly on her.
Arcus activate.
Bionic. Fire.
How dare you!
Okay, cool.
My best friend! Okay, so this should do 2 hits.
Yes.
So I wonder if they'll both reflect.
I'm curious now.
This is how we test. Cool. All right, fantastic.
All right. Hey.
Let's move.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to get the critical off of that unless that second hit doesn't reflect, which I guess we'll find out. Maybe. She's unconscious, so if she dodges this, that sucks.
Arcane Gale!
Okay.
Yeah, that was both of them. All right. Now we know.
Sorry for the trouble.
Understood. Witness the fruits of my training.
There we go. Good
Health
job,
depleting.
Laura.
Curious.
No, you don't!
Activating extermination mode.
Ah, hell.
Oh, fuck.
Transform.
You have bad art.
Extermination.
I was gonna say I don't love that pose.
Wow.
I'm strong, everyone.
It's my turn.
And we're bringing Elliot back.
Yup.
I don't think we need the 200.
Thanks.
Hey, bud, you want to bail us out?
I won't give up.
Well, let's see if we need it.
Arcane Gale! Let's go! All right. Ha! Eat that! Right.
This is gonna be close.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pop it.
Yep.
Time to begin!
Laura did such a good job. It would be a shame if she didn't get any experience.
I was thinking similar, yeah.
Leave this to me.
God damn it, guys.
Honestly, Rin can just pop the S-Craft
Actually, you know what?
after this.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bring Laura forward.
Time barrier. Break!
And what she's gonna do,
Onward!
she's gonna go. She's gonna link with Elliot.
Nice.
And then she's gonna do a tempestuous roar,
Oh, yeah.
Activate!
and we'll finally see it. Oops.
Burn to ash! Fall!
She's got a strength down right now, so hopefully that
Forming
should.
barrier.
Yeah, that works. That's cool.
Whatever, yeah.
Laser arm. Activate. Go!
Too slow!
Nice. All right.
The dragon.
That's not a card.
It is now. Wow.
Right.
Hungry Hippos is fucking weird in Arabonia.
Break! Let's move. Ha! Let's move.
Burn to ash!
Fall!
Mission failed. But how?
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
I never expected when they just explode into gems like that. Alright, it was double teamed, overkill, natural remedy, bag of tricks, scouter, lost art. Okay.
Nice.
I feel stronger than ever.
Yes!
Not bad.
I think I actually used the whole party in that one. Million least of all, but she got a couple of decent hits in, I think. I don't know. My mind's just I go into kind of a trance when these battles start. Yeah, eat shit. Whoa, that must be like a bad curse.
They're unbelievably strong.
Still, victory is ours.
Elise!
I'm so happy to see you again.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. If I weren't so weak, you wouldn't have been
Stop.
worrying.
Oh my god.
Are we really doing this again?
Kick him in the dick.
Oh no, I'm so weak there.
My weak point
is that you're here with me.
If I was stronger, I'd be able to withstand your crotch kneeing.
Besides, I know I've caused you no shortage of grief by being here.
Think nothing of it. Holding you in my arms makes carrying all the grief in the world worthwhile.
You know, there's still an enemy in the room.
Aw, man. I'm kinda jealous.
Don't be.
I'm feeling a little emotional myself now.
Couldn't have asked for a nicer, happier ending.
What a truly inspiring bond they share.
It's good to see them together again. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Dad.
That I am. Sorry to have worried you. Ha ha! Look at you! You've certainly grown into a fine young man since I last saw you, haven't you?
Try not to tease me in front of the Imperial family, okay?
I think that was a compliment, too.
Oliver chose well when entrusting the courageous to them.
Looks like our plan was a perfect success.
Hey guys, looks like things went okay on your end too.
Indeed. I guess that takes care of the Imperial guardsmen here.
Sarah cut a tank in half.
Reen Schwarzer, as well as each of the other members of Class 7.
Who I will not name right now.
You have my most sincere gratitude for what you have done.
We really can't begin to thank you enough.
Please, don't thank us. We simply did our duty as Erebonian citizens.
Besides, we wouldn't have been able to do anything alone. We only came this far because the whole academy was behind us.
I'm not giving out that many medals.
I swell with pride to hear as much.
Oh, he's swelling.
My alma mater seems to be raising truly exceptional students these days. I couldn't be happier.
Did I hear that right?
You attended Thor's as well, Your Majesty?
No shit.
Like all of the royals do, pretty much, except for Alphen.
That I did. It's a long-standing tradition that the men of the Imperial family attend the academy. Oliver did in his younger years, and, Adios willing, Cedric will as well.
Come to think of it.
Where is the Crown Prince?
Yeah, I can't see that little cutie anywhere.
Fee, stop being so disrespectful.
He'll hit you with his giant robot.
Well,
The Crown Prince was taken from here several days ago. We were told he was going to somewhere in Heimdall, but nothing beyond that.
That's all?
that's a little unsettling.
If you're looking for the Crown Prince, he's been escorted to the palace.
Oh yeah, she's still here. Aye.
Valflame Palace? But why?
For what possible reason could he have been taken there? To cooperate in a ritual. Specifically, Duke Cayenne wishes to use the Crown Prince in a ritual which will be conducted shortly.
That sounds bad.
Ritual?
Where does the Duke fit in all this?
Sounds like you've got a lot of juicy information you're going to be sharing with us.
My thoughts exactly. Fee, Milliam.
On it. Roger.
She seems like she's just ready to spill regardless.
Stay right where you are.
I think they just don't want her escaping.
That's fair.
You're trapped now.
I know little more about the ritual than you do. One thing I do know, however, is that you're too late to stop it from taking place.
Just how soon is this ritual?
What's going on?
Oh shit, the Song of Nephilim.
Oh, this is like back in the classroom.
Where's it coming from? I think it's from above us.
No. This can't be happening.
Emma?
What's wrong, Emma?
This song is the Hexen clan's most strictly forbidden incantation.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
A song to summon the Vermilion despair from the deepest darkness.
Yes.
I love the sound of that.
Lucifen lead.
What?
What's happening?
Didn't you hear Lucifen Lead is being summoned?
An earthquake?
Its source is the palace. So, they intend to recreate what happened 250 years ago, do they?
Yeah. Yeah, you've been out of the loop, I know.
Your Majesty?
Oh, that doesn't seem good.
Thou art the Vermilion Emperor, keeper of 1,000 weapons, and ruler of the interval between heaven and hell. As a rightful descendant of the Guardians of the Blaze, I offer unto you this song of exaltation.
I'm here too.
This is sick.
Oh man, he's got his own little prison throne.
Big downgrade, Emil.
Yes! Yes! That wretched Emperor may have halted my ancestors' ambition, but I will grant it in his place.
Sorry about this, Your Highness. Just bear with it a while longer until this is all over.
Oh,
okay, cool. I was about to say, it froze for you too, then. Got it.
The space in front of us is distorting.
How splendid!
Huh. This could be fun.
McBird's just like, I want to beat it up.
Let's hope this goes awry.
Yeah, it's bad.
First azure trees, now whatever the fuck color this is. Gardening in Erebonia is screwed up.
Oh, but it's fast. Like, look how quick that grew.
Yo.
It's got kind of eyeballs and a mouth. What?
Adios' name? What is that? Yeah. Guess that bad feeling I had was right on the mark.
Is that?
What does the Duke think he's doing?
Ugh. I can't take my eyes off him for 1 second. God. So I guess we found the final dungeon.
Yeah, that seems pretty climactic.
So that's the Infernal Castle. It's just as the Black Records described it.
Boy, it would have been great if we could have read those sooner.
Is the twist going to be that Rufus spread them so that we would find them?
But this time, only the Ashen awoke to do battle with the Azure. On that point, it's very different from before. I can't help but wonder what the outcome will be.
It's simply too early to tell. However, regardless of who wins, the Noble Alliance's victory is all but artfully displayed on a silver platter. We of Ouroboros will be able to advance our plans, and I will be able to grant my own wish. Let us be going, Grianos. We must guide this story to its grand finale.
She's just gonna be like this as long as this goes.
It must run in the Hexen clan.
Would you care to accompany us, Your Excellency?
Hell no.
If you come, I would be most delighted to prepare you a special seat.
A tempting offer, to be sure, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'll leave the unseen side of this war to you and Duke Cayenne. I'm content to keep watch over the public face of it, whatever ends up coming to pass.
Kind of wish you'd told me about this, though.
How very cold. Well then, I bid you adieu.
Whose ballad are you singing with that splendid voice of yours, I wonder? I don't suppose it matters. I have my own duty to attend to.
Are you about to jump off, my man?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rufus out.
Lord Rufus, what are you... And what is that giant castle? What should I have the ship do?
You needn't concern yourself with the castle. Leave that to me. Focus on our aerial defense as I instructed. The Crimson Wings will grace these skies soon enough, and I want you to be ready for them.
Captain's just like, ah, fuck, we're the villains. Really?
There's skulls on our castle. Are we the baddies?
I didn't want to specifically mention that scene, but yes, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I knew what you were thinking, and there are skulls on that castle now.
Oh yeah, there's at least one, and it's real big.
What is that?
Hey Emma, now is open your damn
Well,
mouth o'clock.
If you'll excuse me, my final mission still remains to be completed.
Oh darn, we didn't think about that.
Sorry, she got away. Oopsie, we were supposed to keep her there, weren't we?
It doesn't matter. She's the least of our worries now.
Just what is that building?
Is everyone all right?
Oh, hey Claire.
Speaking of people who are bad at their friggin' jobs today.
Oh, we don't know what she was doing. It might have been helpful.
Okay, I'll give her that.
Why?
I think he's just trying to get control of things in the city, which are probably going to be mad.
It's probably blowing up really soon, so we need to get this out of the way. Oh, it's calling to him. I want a section where I control Valimar.
Yes!
Well, for this game anyway.
Ugh. I don't think it's a good idea to cram the entire military academy in that castle.
I mean, it's a better plan than having this tiny group evacuate the city.
I suppose.
Like, they do have an airship, but it is a problem.
How are you going to use your team-up magic if there's no one around? Like, Eustace should just spit in his face for this.
All at you so many times. You got on my case for doing this exact same thing. 9 million.
I can fly.
Those are some big guns.
I mean, they were fighting an army.
Yeah, but they're comically large.
I like to think those are dubbed soldat killers.
Sure. That maid's still there.
They've actually been mannequins this whole time.
Yeah, it's just an aesthetic choice for the room. Don't you dare come with us.
I swear to God. Hey, Emperor, you want to tell us anything about this thing that's going on that you know a lot of proper nouns about?
No, evacuating now. I do know my son's name, thank you.
Thank you.
Head pat. Uh-huh.
I don't think that line was
Phoenix
correct.
Ascendant. I don't know what that was for. Ah, metal.
Mm-hmm. Probably because we have the others, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Interesting. I want it to be no status effects for everybody, but I feel like that feels like too much.
Let's find out, I guess.
This is just gonna be like plus 10 strength.
I think about half of us are going to have to fight our loved ones in there.
Okay. Save. Well, I was gonna check it out, but it seems like we're just gonna have another scene, and we do need to go. So,
all right, I do want to just see.
Yeah, but you're the one that was saying we needed
That's true.
Needed to quit early, so
yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
I think this was a fairly eventful one. I think
I'm
it's
writing
safe
down
to
a note.
I think it's safe to say shit's going down. Finally. Took a while to get here, but that was pretty cool.
I have written check new medal down.
We only had to sacrifice one prince to do it.
We don't know that he's sacrificed. He was just kind of 9-inch nailed up.
I mean, I'm not saying they killed him. It's at least not in a physical sense.
I'm just saying if he comes out of this with the ability to turn people to stone with his eyes, we'll know why.
We will see you next time.
Bye.